Good day, good morning, welcome to another boot sale video. Check out that view in the background, sun just rising. So it was actually forecast to rain today, so I think that scared people off a bit. This is my first of 3 boot sales today, hopefully, as long as I don't find anything crazy at this one, I don't run out of money or anything. This will be the first of 3. And right now, not too busy here. I'm going to spend about half an hour to an hour at the first one and then move on to the other 2. Morning. You alright? How much are your tray? That one with the evil baby on it.
Couple of quid. Can have them, yeah, a couple of quid. You can have them both for 3 quid if you want to.
Yeah, I'll do both for 3. Why not?
Yeah, okay. 1, 2. Alright.
Thank you. Okay, so first pickup's right there. Yeah, I wouldn't go out your way to pick these up, but they do okay. They do sell for me. These are a bit unusual. That one with the baby is definitely unusual. Could have left the other one, but 2 for 3 quid. Why not? How much is your jar there?
How much, sorry?
The muesli jar.
Oh, it's £2.
Have a look. What about a pound? Would a pound buy it at all?
Is 150 alright?
150, yep. Sounds good. Thank you.
Oh, you get a biscuit. Do you want a rich tea biscuit with it?
I'm good. I'm good.
Sale.
How much are your games?
Which ones you have?
What is it? These ones.
Oh, we're doing them 3 quid, 2 for a fiver.
What would you do for like, the lot?
If you want them all, I'll do them for £1.50 each. And that's cheap, isn't it? And it leaves you enough to. That's half price.
What would that be then? So that would be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 31. Come on, 34. It's early. We use 30
Go on, then.
for these.
Yeah, see, I bought so many of them.
Yeah.
I've only brought so many out. I bought a box like this big.
Yeah. Thank you.
I think I'm paid about the same price as you, and knocking them out to you. So
I think a lot of them are like the Japanese releases,
Yeah.
which I don't
know. All I know is we try everything, don't we?
Yes, that's it.
I'll knock a couple of quid off if the dearer ones, if you want them early on. Then I've got a sale on them.
What about that one? Would you do that for 4?
What we got? 60 quarter will. Yeah.
Thank you.
I think
I'll do that for 4. You alright? How much are you paying?
It's 4 quid that one, mate.
Oh.
I've got that much stuff to sell, I just couldn't be bothered putting them on eBay at the moment, but I know it'd go for a lot more than that.
How much on that one?
20 quid on that, if you cruise it, isn't it? It's an unusual one as well, I think.
Not with the lid, have you?
No, I didn't have
No.
that kind of lid.
About 3. 3 do it?
Do 350. Go on, I'll do 350 on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Cheers. Right. How much are your tray?
Just 2 quid then.
150.
Yeah, go on then.
Thank you. Excuse me. How much is that one?
£2 that one, mate.
Okay. I'll take it, please.
But it is good.
Maybe does that when he's got a body. Well, it's not, you know, because it's.
The rain is here. It threatened it. I don't think there's supposed to be much today. Fingers crossed. Yeah, it really isn't very busy here today. I've done well considering though. Big bag full. But I'm going to move on to the next one in a minute. Now, obviously if I stuck around for a bit longer, more people are going to turn up. You could potentially get some good deals. But today, I really want to hit all three, and the other one is just about to open down closer to home, which is Greenall, and then I'll finish with North Cross at the end. Just going to quickly have a look at these last two. These are not new cars though. Already had a look at these stalls. Let's have a look again and then head off. Still see how much he wants for it. You never know. You alright? How much is the camera? Yeah, it's got a bit of a crack in it though, that's the only thing. Although, yeah.
It'll be in it. £4, can we then? £4.
How much are these bottles?
Balls of £5 each, yeah.
Do you have more of them, or are they?
I think that's it. I'll do a £5 on a lot.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I've just got my Hornsey fix right there. £1 per bowl, got 2 bowls. I think they actually might be new because they've still got this bit of like paper. I know that as being vintage Hornsey, but I don't. I just think it probably is. They look unused. So £1 each is fine. Bowls can do quite well in the saffron and some of the rarer colours. Saffron is not really a rare colour, but there you go. I got that camera, I paid £5 for the bowls and the camera, so he's kind of given me, what, a couple of quid off, something like that. This camera, I don't know, it just looks very similar to one that I've sold before that I sold for quite good money. Has a crack, funnily enough the one I sold last time had a little crack just like that in it as well. So, I don't know, people collect these things, don't necessarily use them, so it shouldn't, you know, deter too many people that. As long as it's a decent one, I will look it up later on. XF30 if you want to have a quick look up of it now. I could definitely find more stuff if I stick around here. People are still getting stuff out, but not many more people are turning up now. So I'm moving on to the next one, which opened about 20 minutes ago. So I'm going to get there like half an hour to 40 minutes after it's open, and then on to the third one a bit later on. And those Super Nintendo games, I really don't know on these. Are they real? Are they legit? They look pretty legit to me. They're pretty sure they are. Well, they are Japanese. I think most of them are Japanese, if not all of them. I don't know. I could do with somebody who knows their stuff really, having a look at these, see what they think. But like the pins and everything look in good condition. There's no like rusting to them or anything like that. Yeah, some of the artwork is a little bit worse for wear. Anyway, it's raining, don't want to get it all wet. We'll have a good look at them later. Stick around until the end of the video for a good look at them. I'm going to look them up, see how much they're worth. Hopefully we've got some decent ones. 30 quid I paid for the lot. And Super Nintendo games are definitely on my list of things to look out for that I've never picked up before. So I can tick off the list right there. God, it's just absolutely torrential downpours suddenly. Just as I was getting in the car, I really feel sorry for all these people that have got this stuff out. I really am. Subscribe. One tentacle creature. the advent calendars are coming out. The shops have already started selling all the miniature heroes, celebrations and all that. You okay? Oh, it's getting windy out here.
Not a very good game.
No. So it should stop raining, right? Some vintage tea towels here. Let's have a look. Look at that, that's cool, isn't it? Kind of a bit niche that, but Norfolk coast, no. Hi, how much are your tea towels?
It was the 4 for £1.
Oh, right.
So,
I'll-
50p for the 2.
Thank you very much, I'll do that. Thank you.
I did the lady, but I had a lot of sort of vintage ones, and she was framing them.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. How much is that?
The
Yeah.
2. But that's 60 cents.
Yeah. 2, did you say?
Yeah.
You do 2 with the guy?
I'll give that free.
Thank you.
Nothing worse than getting all wet.
Yeah. How did you do with these? I've seen you before now. You had a load of these for sale. Did they do alright?
Yeah.
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 So I'd never seen like the pictures before, so I kind of regretted not buying them, to be honest.
They do alright.
Yeah.
There's still thousands of collectors all over the world
Yeah.
with dolphins, so.
Okay, so I'm not sure if I got these on film. I thought I was filming it, and then I came to turn it off and it turned on. So it either bugged out or something, I don't even know. But it's a pity because I got a few half decent bits. Well, big pan set. It's these pans, but not the frying pan. And I didn't know they had the original box, but that's nice as well. They've been used, but only a £5, and I've sold these Mayer brand pans before, only a couple of times, and yeah, they did well last time I had them anyway. Sold for good money. If I can find that listing, if it was within the last 90 days, I'll stick it on now, the sold listing of what I got for them last time. And I also got this ice bucket, which is only £1, Carling one, and this for 50p, which I was going to buy the other day for full price from the shop. Good book, so 50p on that. And I got a couple of games. This is all from the same person. For some reason I thought that was rare. I don't even know. I'll check it out at the end. I'm not so sure now. I don't feel like I've never seen that game before. But yeah, I don't know, we'll see. This one I think I've had before, £1 each. And also from the same person I got this Playable Dinosaur. I paid, what was it, £9 for everything, and this guy sells for more than that by himself. So there's my money back once I've sold him. So yeah, it is kind of quiet today, but still finding some half decent bits. So I'm just gonna have one final walk around here and then we'll be on to the next one. So from the last look round, all I got was these, which I think I'm going to give to my son. We got him a Minecraft watch for, was it his birthday? It must have been his birthday. And it's just not very good, so I figured try this one instead, Batman. And if not, I'm sure it'll be worth a few pounds. Paid £4 for that and £1 for that. He needs a pencil case for school. It's in good condition, and it's the best one I've seen so far after having a quick look out there It's the nicest one I found. So let's get to the last boot sale. Let's go. Boot sale 3. Morning. You alright? I think that's Corning, but I'm not sure. It doesn't say it. Got it.
Yeah.
I know, it's so windy today.
I know. I don't know which region I'm going to.
Okay,
Thank you.
no worries. Oh,
Thank you very much.
I've left you a ticket, 20
morning. Yeah, not too bad, thanks. How much is your jug?
Up there, 53.
And how much on that?
That there, 2 quid.
Just the jug, please. Cheers.
Thanks very
Thank you.
much. Yeah.
So these guys are from Early Learning Centre, like castle thing. He's missing his weapon, as is he. It's kind of broken off. Some of these can be alright though, in like a little bundle. Maybe. Hi there.
Hello.
How much for the lot of these?
50p. 50p each, the little figures.
Alright, how much if I bought them all? Or maybe not those two. In fact, see, they're something. Are they something different? I think they're something different. Pound then for those two, and the and weapons. Put it in my jug. Those two, please. They're both the blue, so £2 each.
Excellent. Thank
you. Every time I come, I look and I nearly buy them. I never do, and I'm bought them now. There we go. Yeah, thank you. Because they're like the original two.
Yeah.
My era, the oldest ones.
DJ Cat Show. I don't know if you remember on Sky.
DJ Cat.
DJ Cat.
No, I don't remember that one.
Do you know? Yeah,
No.
when they were getting ready for school, it must have been on about 7:30 for an hour.
Yeah.
And it was always on the DJ Cat Show, the girls.
I remember like the ones on the weekends, like Going Live and Live and Kicking and all them. Yeah. None of this milkshake rubbish. Hi, how much on those two, please?
On those two, they're the two for £1.
I'll take them, please. Is this similar, isn't it?
Yeah. £1.50 for the 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
I don't have any bags. I've got to do.
That's right. I've got one here. What size are these? That's 6. How much on them?
Just a pound for the pair.
I'll take them, please. This is a Yamaha floppy disk drive. Excuse me. How much is your keyboard?
£50 with the case and the thing. rates when you go to the next one. So
Right, okay.
it's an older model, but it's one that everybody seems to want for some reason. The ones don't.
It's probably because it's got the floppy disk drive.
Yeah.
I don't know why anybody would still want that, but they do.
She's got one.
You're right. How much is your jar, please?
What we're going for? Just a quid.
Have a quick look. Thank you. Cheers. Yeah, I'll take that, please. Just see if you've got anything else. Yeah.
Got loads of. I know some of these. That's a set.
Oh yeah.
It's like a little bedroom set. It's a fiver. Pretty sure that's what it is as well.
Right. Oh. Move that.
And there's a little hand. Oh, it's there. The little hand, creepy hand thing.
Would you consider 5 including this? So £1 off. That's all.
Yeah, go on then.
Thank you.
I haven't got a bag though. I've got paper if you want.
Yeah, if you've got some paper, that'd be great. Thank you. Just bought some pyjamas, so they'll come in handy. Let's wrap them in there.
These bulbs and put them on the grey tray so they can see what they are.
Yeah.
It's 250. 250.
Sorted. Thank you very much. You guys always do me a good deal, so I do appreciate it.
Sorry, that's all right. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'll take him as well. Anything else?
Yeah, 2 person for that.
Of course. Who's Napo?
£5, 3 pounds.
The Adventures of Napo. Oh, it's a health and safety thing. There's another one.
You want me to tidy for you?
For one final walk round, and then we will head home and see what we got. Underground Ernie. Anybody remember that? No, I don't. Next stop home, let's go see how much money we can make reselling it for a profit on eBay. So it's an hour later, just about to go through everything. Let's have a look at those Super Nintendo games. I'll leave them till last. Let's have a quick look at everything else first, and we'll go to those games at the end. So no particular order here, I'm just going to fire through the stuff as quickly as I can, giving you a little bit of information as we go. So we'll start off with this set of pans. There are not 5, there are 4. So it's these 4 pans, but in the silver, I think. They've got the lids, and the frying pan's not in there. I'm not sure, I've only picked up this brand once or twice before, so I'm not massively familiar with it, but they're going to be worth a lot more than £5. Next is this muesli jar. I picked it up because it is muesli. If it had just been a random tea, coffee, sugar, something like that, I probably wouldn't have bothered. But it's nice, kind of heavy ceramic stoneware. Unbranded, well, there is a marking on the bottom right there, but I don't know what that is. I've tried Google image searching it, cannot find it. If anybody knows, please let me know down in the comments. £1.50 I think I paid for it, should do okay with that. This here was, I think, £3.50, this pan. What I didn't notice was that there's a little bit of a chip on the bottom. You see right there, what a random place for it to be chipped on the bottom right there. So I'm not sure how much that will affect it. I'm gonna have to give it a test, make sure that it's not gonna just go. I've just recently sold this, but with the lid for, I don't know, I'll put it on the screen now. Can't think how much I got for that. I think it was about 25 quid, something like that. This one without the lid, more like kind of 17 to 20 plus postage, something like that. That was my last pickup right there. Underground Ernie. I don't know of this. I just don't. Guessing it's like Chuggington or Thomas and Friends, that kind of thing. This jug here was only 50p. I think this is a Corning one, made in Mexico. I don't think it's Pyrex. I think it's Corning. I can't be sure. It doesn't say Corning anywhere. I'll have to have a bit of a closer look into it. A couple of Hornsey pottery bowls right here, very good condition. They'll do okay. Bread and butter kind of stuff right here. £1 each. Well, there's a little bit less than £1 because I bundled it in with something else. Carling ice bucket, £1. Get this on nice and quickly before the summer is gone, and it should sell okay. This stuff's pretty good. I paid 50p per piece. I like the look of it. Wasn't too sure about the jug, but these two are a brand called, it's hard to read on that one, Edinbane Pottery from the Isle of Skye in Scotland. So they're pretty good. Somebody's got a couple up just like this for about £30 plus postage. There's not much of this stuff out there. There's not much sold, there's not much listed. Can't find anyone with a little jug like this. I'll probably sell them as a 3 for about £30, something like that, plus postage. So here's the next lot. Let's start at the back with these trays. These trays can do okay sometimes. Didn't really necessarily want this one, although it is quite nice. I wanted this one. This one was from somebody else for £1.50. That's kind of paying up. I usually pick them up for 50p, but I've sold this exact one recently for the price on the screen. I'll put it on the screen now. There was 2 together, I think, and this was one of them. And £1.50 each for those two, so £3 for the 2. And this right here is a Spectrum cheese dish by TG Green. I paid £5 for this, and it should resell for about 20. These 4 here were £3. He wanted 5 or 6, I think, for them. I wasn't going to pay that. They're plastic with plastic lids that are made to look like wood. These don't go for a crazy amount. I thought they'd go for a little bit more. They are vintage. I can maybe get 12 to 15 at a push for them. I will go for that. At least they are lightweight and not breakable. And this little pig here, £1. Yeah, I'm still not quite sure with these pigs why some of them are so popular and some of them sit for ages. I do not know. I do not know. But I keep picking them up when they're cheap enough. They do always sell eventually. Sometimes for a lot more than I think they will, sometimes not. This one, found a kind of similar one out there for about 20 quid. Somebody's trying to get 20 quid, so yeah, £1. If we can get 15 quid for it, plus postage, that will do. Nice little small parcel, raw mail. Here we have a Hornsey Bronte cookie jar. Doesn't say anything on it, but it's just a plain jar for £1. That is really good. These are worth pretty good money, or they were last time I picked them up. Really good condition, at least 20 I think on that one. This Playmobil dinosaur, recently just sold this guy for a few quid. I'll put it on the screen now, how much I sold him for. And as I say, everything I bought from the person I bought this from was 9 quid, which was the pans and a load of other bits. And just the sale of this will bring all my money back. These guys are from the Tower of Doom, I think it's called. It's like an early learning centre thing. Some of these can be worth okay money. To be honest, the person I bought these off I like to always buy something off her because she always has some good stuff, and I just like to kind of at least buy something off her when I can. When I saw these, I thought, yeah, I'll just buy a couple of them this time round. £1 for the two, plus these accessories, which I don't think they're from the Tower of Doom. I don't know. If I can find out what they're from though, there might be a little bit of money just in them if they're off like from a rare character or something. This bowl or tray, I guess, the lady who sold it me said it was from the 70s. It's nice wood. It's a little bit sun faded, but it'll go okay. £2, maybe 15, something like that, plus postage. And this camera here, I was right in thinking that there might be a bit of money in this. This one, if it is like completely working and it didn't have this crack, then it'd be worth about 50 quid. There's a few sold listings for 50. But unfortunately, because of that crack, I will still flash test it. Hopefully it flash tests okay. With that crack though, it's not going to be usable. Although I don't really know if people actually use these things anyway, whether it's just they just collect them. I think most of the time they just collect them. Hopefully 25, 30 quid, not bad, from the £3 that I paid for it. And my partner's like eavesdropping in the background, and she said, but it's just in the viewfinder, the crack. And I was like, oh yeah. It's not going to affect the picture, is it? The picture is through the lens, not the viewfinder, so it's actually fine if you're actually going to use it, as long as it, as long as it's working, obviously. But I was thinking, I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know, but if you kind of look through here, you can actually see. Do you see the crack there? So this is everything else apart from those Super Nintendo games, which we will take a look at in a second. So we'll start over here with these video games. So this one here, I thought that this might have been rare, but no, I was wrong. It's basically worthless, maybe 3 quid, something like that. Not worth really selling by itself. I just thought I'd take the chance on it. But this one, which I bought at the same time for £1 as well, is better. This one is kind of up to £20, free postage, if it's very good condition with its manual, which it is. So I reckon I'll get 20 quid for that. And this one here, I bought this off the same guy I bought the Super Nintendo games off, and I thought there might have been a bit of money in it. It's not one that I see very often out there. 6 quid is what he was asking. I got it for 4, but not really worthwhile unless this game code, which is in here, is still valid. Does anybody know whether there's a way of telling if it's still valid without actually typing it in? Because if it's in there, it might make it a little bit more valuable. Don't know. If anyone knows that, let me know in the comments. There in the background are some tapes. I paid £2.50 for the lot. I like to pick them up in bulk when they're the right price. Just to give you some example, here's an Otis Redding one. I will scan it in for you. So there it is, but I'm not sure about that price, to be honest, but it's going to be worth, more than the few pence that I paid for it. Just gives you a little bit of an example. Sometimes you can get lucky with these tapes. What I tend to do more often than not, though, is just bundle them all up. I paid £7 for this pig. Yes, paying up perhaps, but I bought one, what was it, end of last year for £5 from a charity shop, and it didn't even have its stopper, and that went for good money. I think that went for about £35. It was practically identical to this, I think. Certainly the mould of it was the same. Perhaps like the detailed finish was slightly different. These right here are worth looking out for. They are this brand, Noritake, I think is how you say it, made in Japan. I recently just sold these. I'll put a picture up on the screen now. Recently sold these and they went back to Japan, and these were pretty rare. Like, that particular design is not that rare, but I think it's this particular item, these particular items do seem to be quite rare out there. These ones, not so sure, but when I saw them, looked underneath, saw that brand, I thought, yeah, I want to give them a go. 4 quid is what it was for all of these bits. So hopefully we should make a little bit of money on them. And I almost forgot this. Has something inside. What will it be? What will it be? Let's have a look.
Smash it, smash it, smash it. Smash it, smash it.
Jesus. Right, let's have a look what's inside. One penny. Oh, hang on. Oh, something else. Is that? Yeah.
See what else is inside?
We have 2p, 3p. So this pig was now only £6.97. Bargain. Right, let's take a look at those Super Nintendo games. So here they are, 22 Super Nintendo games. Everyone is Japanese release. I'm hoping that these are all legit. They look okay. I've had a quick look. My partner's had a quick look as well. And, you know, I know Super Nintendo games from when I was a kid. I mean, they look right. But, I don't know. I don't really know how to spot a fake with these. I don't know why I automatically just think they're all going to be fakes. They're just Japanese, so obviously they're, you know, not the norm. Don't really come across them. I don't know if I've ever come across Japanese Super Nintendo games, actually, thinking about it. So, yeah, I don't know. Any tips from anyone in regards to the best ways to kind of telling if they're legit or not? I'm obviously going to have a closer look into this myself, but if you've got any advice for me, any kind of telltale signs that they are not right, or anything you are seeing right here that's not right, let me know. I'll flip them all over just so you can have a look at the back. I am noticing like slight differences on some of them. Like if you look at this one, it says Super Famicom, which I know is, you know, the Japanese name for the Super Nintendo, but it only says it on that one, and that one, and that one, oh, and that one. But the rest all just say that there. But yeah, if there's anything you're seeing that don't look right, let me know. I'm just gonna have a quick look through and see if any of them are worth good money. A lot of them, I cannot read them. I don't know what they say, like this one for instance. So I'll probably have to Google image search the ones that I can't tell what they are. I'll come back to you in just a second, let you know which ones are the best. So I've organised these from the most valuable over here to the least over here. Obviously over here we've got a lot of like the sports games, rugby 2, super tennis, and the football ones. They're kind of all down this end, which was to be expected. So there's 2 here that seem to be particularly rare, which is these 2. This one, I can only find one person out there selling it. They're only selling it for £20 though, in the same condition, just a cartridge. This one, there's only one person selling it, but they've got the box, and they're after about 30-ish, something like that. So this seems quite rare. So these 2 are the best. These 3 are kind of borderline, like between 10 to 15, or those 2 anyway. And then the rest go from about 10 down to about £2 or £3 on those 2. So there you go. I was kind of hoping we would have some kind of amazingly rare game here, but we don't. These 2 games here, once these 2 have sold, there is our money back and into the profit. The rest, I'm not sure. I'll probably do maybe these and some of these individually, and then bundle up the rest and sell them like that. I do still have my Super Nintendo upstairs. It's a British version though. Will it play these games? I don't know. If anybody knows, let me know down in the comments. So here is everything we have purchased, and this stuff. So in total we have spent £94. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe like the pans, once the pans have sold, and the Bronte jar and the cheese dish. That should maybe bring us back somewhere in the region of what we've spent on everything, and then everything else will be profit. I just wanted to quickly show you this as well. I got this from a charity shop the other day. I only paid £1 for it. They didn't know what it was, and I didn't know what it was. We were looking at it. I thought it might have been like a lighter or something. Loads of us were having a look at it. None of us could really work it out, but in the end, it is just like a display item. It's not supposed to actually do anything. It just sits there and looks nice. And I'll put on the screen now how much these go for. I never would have thought they would go for this much. The people that have got them out there, they've got them boxed, so I don't know exactly how much this would be worth. But when you already paid £1 for it. Yeah, my first ever Super Nintendo haul bundle, just that right there. I don't think I've ever seen this amount of Super Nintendo games in one spot. Well, not since I was a kid, back in the day, in the shops, you know. I've never seen this many in one place before. They do turn up at car boots now and again, but never this quantity in one go. So when I saw them, I just thought I have to get them, and I'm just glad that he was, you know, willing to be quite reasonable with the price. I think he wanted £3 each originally, and then he was like, I don't think I really like tried to haggle him down. He just kind of naturally kind of came down. I was on about maybe buying them all, and he was like, right, £150 each. And then I think that should have been there for £34, and I counted them all up, and I was like, what, about 30? So I got them all for like under £1.50 each. I was amazed that they were still there. I think probably the fact that, you know, the Japanese has put people off, I guess. So I hope you enjoyed that one. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one.